Now let's discuss getting Lucy back home. Wow. This is a first for me. From her description, Lucy crossed into Solaris through the Somnoir while dreaming. That means there must be a gateway connecting the two universes. Pass through it, and she can return to her world. That gateway should be in the deepest layer of the Somnoir. The place where the dreamer's most precious memories are held. But I can't sense his exact location either. You'll need to find a way to reach it yourselves.
What about the Ebony Gatekeeper? Where is he now?
Handling other sectors of the Somnoir. The contamination is spreading there too. He's up now. Though I can't help you directly, I'll do my best to give you a last-ditch escape plan. If the worst happens, I'll activate it to get you to safety.
A last-ditch escape plan. Gotta admit, that...
You'll know it when you see it, but I sure hope you won't need to.
Mentor, before you set out, there's something I want to discuss with you. The nightmare tacit discords we're facing are unique. Their frequencies can somehow weaken and neutralize our weapons' attacks. As the abnormal frequency continues to spread, data rifts are also appearing more frequently. If another intrusion occurs, the Academy likely won't be able to hold them back with what we have right now.
Easy! Counter them with the same frequency.
Both Lucy and Rebecca's weapons are capable of this. Rebecca's firearm, in particular, demonstrates remarkable efficacy against nightmare tacit discords.
So what you're saying is, I'm the heavy hitter?
Yep. Maybe it's also your resonance ability.
On that point, we don't have a definitive answer yet. Our theory is that their frequencies are somehow counterbalanced by your power of separation. While we can't fully decode your power, we can study and replicate the frequency signatures of Lucy and Rebecca's weapons, applying it to our own armaments. To brace for a probable mass-scale invasion, the Academy has rolled out defenses all around. What we lack at the moment are some frequency samples to finish the calibration. So, Miss Rebecca, would you be...
You want to study my guns? Sure, no prob. We created this mess. Should probably do our part to mop it up. I might as well stick around. Any more of those freaks show up, I'll send them packing. That gonk would rather see your face than mine when he's back anyway.
The Dream Band's analysis is complete. You can trace the other shards in the Somnoir with your terminals now.
Just go get the shards. Meet up with you chooms once they're done eyeballing my iron.
Take mine. If those things hit again, you'll need to fight back.
Yeah, okay, Mom. Then what about you? You'd be unarmed.
Miss Lucy, you're welcome to use one of the Academy's weapons. It won't be the same, but it's better than nothing.
Really. Rover will have my back. I'll be fine.
Hey, keep this dumbass safe till I can make it there.
It will take a while to study your weapon, Miss Rebecca. Do you have something to do in the meantime?
You can stop calling me Miss Rebecca. Ain't my vibe, like, at all. Just Rebecca's fine.
I see. Then what do you plan to do now, Rebecca?
I'll be bored out of my gourd just sitting here. Think I'll take a stroll around the Academy. Yeah, I can run this spray can back to Lene. And hey, shooting the shit with Sigrika over some video game sounds pretty chill.
Ah, I didn't realize you were already acquainted with Sigrika. Right now, they're likely still investigating a spatial anomaly together. We received a report not long ago. A wall and the ambient frequencies around it were overwritten. Lene also reported seeing a graffiti-like image at the anomaly's center. But we still don't fully understand what happened.
Graffiti? No way.
Hi, Coach.
Choom, come on. Rather you used my name.
Copy that, Coach Rebecca.
Whatever. Where are you headed anyway?
I was just on my way to check on Verma and Fenella. Oh, here. Try this can, Coach Rebecca. It's a newest flavor. Maybe you'll like it.
You guys live off cans too? Sure, why not?
I should be on my way now. See you next time, Coach Rebecca. Doesn't look like any Royan rune I've seen. Ring any bells, Sigrika?
Mysterious graffiti appearing out of nowhere. Not Lahairoi lettering, but this feels shifty. Smells like a conspiracy to me.
Yo, what's up? Why so serious?
Ran into a snag. We're trying to track down whoever did this.
You mean this graffiti on the wall here? You're looking right at her. Preem, right?
So that's how it was. So it still looked totally normal when you left. What if the Somme Noir is somehow behind its change? Come to think of it, their frequency readings do seem similar.
Well, at least it's not a trap. That's the good news. Now, we just need to fix the strange static drift. Does this graffiti have a certain meaning?
That's David's tag. The gong sprayed it on his jacket, used it kind of like a signature.
David?
Yeah, David was our choom back in Night City. Look, you can tell I'm not like you guys. It's pretty obvious I'm not from your world, ain't it? Geez, kids here are sharp. Anyway, good. Makes laying out the facts easier. We're edgerunners. Mercs, essentially. Walk a fine line between getting paid big and getting flatlined. This too much of a downer for you, or what?
Absolutely not. I actually want to know more about Night City.
What about David's story? You curious? He was a total rookie when I met him, fresh off chipping his Sandevistan.
Sandevistan? What's that?
A high-end piece of cyberware. Flick it on and boom! You're lightning fast! And the rest of the world looks like it's in slow-mo. Sounds Nova, right? But running chrome like that takes a toll. A big one. But David handled the Sandy like a pro. Proved he was special. Just like that, he was one of us. Then, started to go sideways. Lost my idiot brother first. Got his head blown off in a back alley because he wouldn't mind his own biz. Then Maine, head of our crew, got the raw end of a job gone wrong. Didn't matter how much military-grade chrome he was packing. Couldn't save his ass in the end. I missed out on that whole damn gig. But the look on David's face that day, that I remember. Everything changed after that. David kept chroming up, got stronger, took over for Maine as leader of the crew. Wouldn't stop pushing himself. Told him to ease off the upgrades, but was like talking to a wall. Guess he just couldn't stand the thought of losing anyone else. Well, same goes for me. Gonna protect that dork till the very end.
I think you could like this place. At least, I hope you get to enjoy Academy life while you're here.
Well, these ain't my streets, so probably gotta bounce sooner rather than later.
Hey, no way you're passing through without signing the guest book first.
Hell yeah! I like how you think, Chum. Bored with all the chit-chat anyway. Time to knock the rust off! Mornier? You gotta calm now, I'm a little busy!
We just finished the weapons analysis. I've arranged for remote configuration.
Die already!
Fall into the nightmare. Embrace your slumber.
Pie hole! Eat this! Another shard? No wonder those freaks were swarming the place. And here I thought you couldn't fight. Talk about a nice surprise.
So, this is one of the Dream Band shards Professor Mornier mentioned?
Yep, guessing that's what drew the nightmare TDs to the Academy. Sorry, dragged you two into this mess.
Whoa, whoa, don't gotta be like that with us.
I think this is more of a celebration moment than a sorry one.
So, any idea what this shard's doing here?
Maybe David felt that someone was missing him, and it just appeared?
Ooh, that's the version I'm choosing to believe.
Felt someone missing him? Sure, I'll buy that. Right, now that that's wrapped up, gotta go grab my iron from Mornier and meet up with Luce. You tombs keep my masterpiece safe while I'm out and about, okay?
Sure, I'll keep it fresh in the meantime. We're tagging again when you're back.
And you have to tell us about you next time. But they left a while ago. Do you know how you're gonna catch up?
Come on, I'm sure Rebecca's already got a plan, right?
Falco! Where the hell's your jank-ass ride when I need it?
Not sure who this Falco is, but I've got an idea if you need to chase him down.
Is this Night City? No, it's different from what I remember. What's going on here?
The high Roy seems to have affected your dreamscape. The frequencies of both are mixing together. What we're seeing is the overlap.
Got a problem. Too much signal noise. It's affecting the tracker.
My time to shine!
My head's still spinning. Just a little. Nothing I can't power through.
Thanks. Another high-tech city. But nothing like Star Torch Academy, is it? You know, Night City was never really home. Just somewhere I lived for a while. Can't say I love it or hate it. Some peeps see it as a place to plant roots. Others, a place to escape from. It's true I once found a sense of comfort there, but now, feels more like a bad memory I'd rather forget. Know my way through the market. This direction. Those translucent figures. Saw 'em mentioned in the files I scanned before. Reverberations that carry messages from the past, right?
Yes. Interested?
Kinda. Locked down tight, and that's a serious firewall. Good security. Should be able to restore the deleted log, though. Find the key that way. Scans show it's nearby. Time to look around.
You sure about signing up for this data run? Listen, void storms have been picking up recently. We get caught in one. I've had my time, but you still got your whole life ahead.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. But this chance, it might be the only one we get. If we can figure out what this Renodian really is, then maybe others can come up with the right measures to fight it. Dad, I'm doing this for the same reason you are. I want my little Roy to have a safe, happy future here in Lahai Roy.
When did you learn to talk so pretty?
Renodian?
The bane of civilization. Something we've always been fighting against.
That's one hell of a system threat. Can't imagine how to win against something like that. What is all this stuff? Pick up the pace.
So, what exactly are the kids at Star Torch even learning all day? I saw a schedule once. Names and times in a crammed sheet. Many courses I did not know.
Probably just a different department's course list. Back when I was a Rebel College student, my major was in phase coating material sciences.
Doesn't sound like much fun to me. Hope you got some interesting stories out of it.
I don't know. Losing a bet and having to confess to my crush in public right outside the doors.
Oh, you have my attention now. Details, don't be stingy.
Any interesting moments from your student life?
There's been a few, but nothing like that.
You seeing this, Mom? I'm strong enough to protect others now. I saved a kid from the tacit discords. Got her to the escape pod. Just did I do it right, Mom? Will you be proud of me?
David. Reminds me of him.
they know my handle.
I killed the seal as he was alive!
Looks like we're on the Nightmare TD's radar now. Let's move this along. Finish them for Adam Smasher shows. This makes no sense. Firewall's paper thin. No challenge. Left yourself open!
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide. None shall whisper.
Small time, small margins. 7-day, no return policy.
The band's frequency is coming from behind this door. Ugh, my head's spinning again.
Great job, Abby.
Well, not what I expected to find.
This is...
David's in my place. Or... something like it was. Not the same exactly, but mostly how I remember it. Always ran ads late at night, for anything you could think of, even tickets to the moon. You know, it wasn't even as crazy expensive as you might think. We just weren't ready for it. Not yet. David couldn't stand the smell of smoke. Couldn't stomach fizzy drinks either. But he'd always buy them. Kept the fridge stocked. For me. As for smoking, I pretty much quit once we got together. When he couldn't sleep, David would just sit here. Sometimes he'd turn on the TV, stare at the screen, zone out. The more Chrome he installed, the more often I'd catch him sitting here. Gloria was David's mom. Worked herself to the bone for him, his future. Then she died in an accident. After that, David dropped out of school, became an edgerunner.
Thinking about David?
Yeah. He just never got to see his dream come true. Smasher took that from him.
The Ivory Gatekeeper said there's no such thing as dying in the Sumnor. As long as we find the other Dream Band shards and piece them together, we can see him again.
Not talking about my dream. Talking about reality. Adam Smasher. Night City's top merc. Arasaka's most loyal attack dog. At the foot of Arasaka Tower that day, he killed Rebecca. Then, he killed David.
Then, the Rebecca with us now is...
a ghost. Like David, she's just... a phantom, born from my dreams. We should talk somewhere else. Hell of a backdrop, isn't it? The lights, the city, this whole dream. Every day, people flood into Night City chasing something. Nobody's dreaming of becoming legends. Ever wonder why the Nightmare TD wears Smasher's face? Why it puppets Corpo husks?
Is it because you're afraid of them? Deep down.
You're pretty sharp. I thought escaping to Night City would let me leave my worries behind. But all I found was a brief respite. During that time, I joined Maine's crew. And that's where I met David. He stuck it out at school best he could. Took all the bullying. All for his mom's dream. Same thing with our crew. A little recognition from Maine, and he was fully committed. No looking back. He was good. Truly good. A person like that. Rare breed in Night City. That's why he never laughed at my dream of going to the moon. Only that he'd fly me there himself. That promise always weighed heavy on me. Was so bright it blinded me. Yeah. David always said he was special, and he was. Not many could use the Sandevistan as he did and keep their sanity. But in Night City, there's only one way to become a legend. Flatline. Don't make a name for yourself by how you live, but by how you die. He launched a full-blown assault on Arasaka Tower. All to save me. In the end, he did. I lived. But he and Rebecca, they died that night. And eventually, I did go to the moon. Alone. You know, David? The moon. It's too quiet without you. In Night City, legends come and go. His might fade as so many others have. But I won't forget. I never will. Even if it hurts.